Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. We are playing solo self-found in the Bestiary League with a Spectral Shield Throw Marauder. Actually, it's become a Juggernaut. So it's even better than just a plain old Marauder. We find ourselves in Act 6 on the Twilight Strand, clearing it to make Lily-Roth happy. And when she's happy, she will sell gems to me, so, well, kinda like it if she's gonna be happy. Ooh, look at that, one artisan strongbox. So last episode we took out a Kitava, and of course we got a resistance penalty from that. Current state of my resist is maxed with the, well, it's in pretty good shape. The endurance charges will, of course, top it off. Chaos res is negative. Reason for that is I shuffled some gear around, and we have a new shield. Bronze Tower Shield, it becomes available at item level 47. So of course in town here you can just buy it from a vendor. Turned out I didn't need to bother with Haku missions, I could just get it from the vendor. I bought it as a plain white. I transmuted it. That got me the increased armor and stun and block recovery prefix and the stun recovery suffix. The 30% increased armor, or the tier 3, is actually the best that can roll right now for the hybrid mod. So then I rerolled it, and I was very lucky to get the flat armor bonus, which was also of the highest tier that I could roll on top of it right now. And then I mastercrafted the percentage armor, and 67% is the middle of the range that the Mastercraft could roll, but it is actually the highest that I could get on it if I had, say, alked it and I had rolled a equivalent increased armor roll. This is the highest value you could get. The Haku is actually slightly better. So I was incredibly lucky rolling this shield, but we now have a shield with over 1000 armor. So at rest, we now have a 3300 DPS. Got a new set of gloves here with a 4-link. I beastcrafted these. This is the first one that wasn't totally awful. Still, it's not great, but I'm slowly improving things as we get there. But no, net result is we now have decent resist and we do more damage. So let's see how that goes here. We get 4 additional items from our Artisan Strongbox, means more currency, that's good. Stream of monsters, it explodes, and we get 2 silver coins. So let's just hide this, totem this, take a small step to the side so we don't get hit with the explosion. And then that's that. Oh yeah, wait, stream of monsters. As I said before, totem next to a strongbox with a stream of monsters is pretty nice, since the totem will just whack-a-mole every monster that pops their head out. Hey, and then we can continue clearing the beach. After that, we're gonna head the other way and we're gonna head towards Tukohama. Tukohama is one of the first gods, is the first god we're facing that is not Innocence. Well, we feel slightly cheated that Innocence doesn't count as a proper god for the whole god rewards thing. But sure. We just say, no, Innocence wasn't a true god, and then that's that. But Tukohama kind of lost his fire. So we're actually overcapped on fire. The other resists are in their 60s. So for the early part of Act 6 here, we should be relatively alright. I mean, it's gonna be mainly fire damage until Tukohama. After that, the next boss fight, of course, will be with Chevron, who really likes her lightning. Then in the middle, we get Wraeclast. Oh, actually, after that, of course, we're gonna go back to fire with Aberoth, the fire goat. Then we get Wraeclast, who likes poison. And then we conclude with the Brine King, who likes, well, he likes lightning and cold. One monster remaining, and I think that is the boss. So now most of the elements are going to be present here. But fire is going to be the one that is the most important early on. So that's what I focused on with my resists. And then with a bit of luck, now along the way, we'll just max out the other ones. Or really rely on our endurance charges. So this ought to be enough for the pirate. So let's look her up. And we get respect points. Marvelous. And indeed. Hey. Oh wow, never realized there was a fourth tab now. Because these don't fit. Ah, Summoned Phantasmal Kill is one of the low level ones that overflowed. Okay, I still have to check that skill out. The idea does sound really cool. But first, of course, I need to have a build with it. So, yeah, prophecies, let's do that. Ooh, Plague of Frogs. Frogs are beasts, and we have to capture them all. Counter one or more powerful monsters possessed by tormented spirits. That could be fun. That could be fun. Very powerful usually is code for unique. Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't open up with having a totem smash down the frogs. Instead, I don't have a common frog yet. Haha. You are captured. Stupid beasts. Warhounds, yes, one of those as well. You are captured. Stupid beast. Oh, hello, beastie. Where's the beastie? There's the beastie. This one is really agile. Okay, let's trap it. Okay, it actually kind of evaded the attempt. Now I've got to wait until it is no longer angered. I think it's no longer angered. Yeah, there we are. And we got it. Ooh. Okay, I think I got all the regular frogs. So that's that. In between episodes I've actually gone through a lot of areas in the first part of the game, in Acts 1 through 5, looking for all the beasties I missed. Turns out there's actually a decent number of beasties I missed. Some of them uniques, just the like the Camaro in the tower on the way to Dominus, things like that. The uniques in the thicket, things like that. Just trying to complete as much of the bestiary as I could. And, well, I captured a couple of white beasties in order to do that as well. So, once I make my way through the second part here, then of course I hope that the last mobs will only be the ones I need in maps. Now, some of them I need to get specific unique maps to find, so I wonder if unlocking the entirety of the bestiary is going to be possible. Or at least how close I'll get. Right, that was a rare frog. Why did I should have captured the rare frog. Right, we've upgraded to the next tier. This will be good until level 56. So, no, we're at 45 right now. So we got about 2 acts to go. Since they now increased about 5 levels per act. 4 to 5 levels even. It's actually slightly slower than that. Okay, no rares here. So I might as well kill them all. And get some loot from it. So some of the ice arches here are the exception that proves the rule. Oh, this is mostly a fire area, but there's still other elements.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
Okay, that's... Oh, hello. Red beastie. So just don't pay attention to me. I'm just getting bombarded here. Capture. And finish. Gotcha.
The first ones look upon this capture with pride, Exile. You hunt well.
Saka wine rich. Those are the ones I need to craft myself a belt. A unique belt, that is. Nope, this one is relatively high level, so the range of belts that could potentially roll from it is rather large. Oh, hello. You look unique and beastly. Let's capture you.
The first ones look upon this capture with pride, Exile. You hunt well.
Okay, cool. There, 2-stone ring. So far, so good. Oh, as I said, now got decent resists. That helps a lot here. I mean, if your fire resist is not maxed here, then of course the scorching ray totems are gonna lower your resistances even further. You will be rather susceptible to the damage that the enemy is dishing out. So no. Be sure to pay good attention to that. Okay, that's the way forward, but first we go to the side. Help Bestel find his manuscript. And have a look if any of the beasties here are new / unique to this specific area. Looks like they are just repeats of what we know already. Oh, and there is the unique, let's call damage. Not a beast, just an elemental. And there we have Bestel's manuscripts. And more space for things. Cool. So that was rather quickly. Hey, I saw something new. Crustacean pelter. Got it.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
It really just the new. It just flashed in between there. Difficult to see. Invading crustacean. Oh. Okay, first throw the trap, then we shoot.
You are captured.
Works a little better. Blood Rage, I'm actually gonna keep that at level 10 for now. The dexterity requirement is getting a little high. And it's actually becoming difficult to swap gear around if I would push it further. Let's see, I get Elemental Equilibrium and monsters are faster. Elemental Equilibrium doesn't matter to me since I only do physical damage. Which is of course going to come in handy by the time I start running maps, and some of them will have, monsters will have additional physical damage mitigation. No, because there's no pierce or reduction resistance outside of curses for physical. It'll make me a little bit more vulnerable. Just trying to not murder this one instantly. Okay, trapping. And then throw you.
The first
Good.
ones look upon this capture with pride, Exile. You hunt well.
Ooh, another net. Whee! I'm so fast. Oh, it's also kind of funny that I'm not seeing any more different watchers that I haven't seen before. Could be that they don't have that many variations of these. Okay, and then the all-seeing eye. Oh yeah, I can capture you. I will capture you. That you. Yes, got you.
Great job, Exile. I now will take the captured beast to the menagerie.
So that was nice. Just capturing a vile or corrupted beastie. Oh, and the cherry on top. There's another yellow over there.
An orb of immense power.
Let's see. A good question. Is this something that I'm ready to swap out? Ooh, our allies cannot die. That is fun. Okay, let's... seriously, did I... Okay, I've got one net. Didn't realize.
Great job, Exile.
So, let's have a chat with
Take the captured beast to the menagerie.
a dear friend Einar here. Simple iron nets are just too low level. I can effectively only catch white and blue mobs with that.
Greetings.
So the reinforced ones are definitely the ones I need. So I just get a 30 of these, then I'll be ready for a while to come. And this one I'll just stash away. Okay, let's continue the journey towards Tukohama. But first, emptying pockets and then Tukohama. Oh, and a manuscript for Vestal. And look at that. Jewelry. So the cargo reward is actually contributing quite a lot of damage to the build. So I'm not ready just yet to switch into something like a turquoise amulet. This one is probably on par with that. Either way, I don't think it really matters all that much. Single resist. Could craft a second one on top. Life is pretty decent. You know what, I'll just keep it. This is also something that you could potentially use for rolling a weapon with a percentage damage on it, but well, in this build we don't really care too much about that, because the weapon of course doesn't matter. Yeah, nothing truly interesting, so we'll just get rid of things, empty some space, and old nets go in there, and refill my supply. Also, reminder, I probably need to sell some more item rares as unidentified to up my stash of transmutes. But I also gotta pick up the chrome. Yeah. Forwards. So more Tukohamas here. I actually am not entirely sure if they have any rollers left in the area, or whether they all got eaten by Tukohama's folk. But the level up is quite useful. So in terms of leveling right now, goal here is Testudo, which is for who gets us some extra block. Useful. Also, stop trying to murder me when I'm applying my skills, you monsters. Also, ow. And everything here... Yeah, everything here could be leveled up. So we got a little bit of a hot date with the Merveil up in the top right corner, but before that, let's identify some strong boxers, get rid of the groupies here, and then properly handle the boxes. Rogue Exile, more items, pack of magic mobs, 5 additional items. I only see nice things here. So, someone killed my golem, let's fix that.
Chaos, all chaos, in its power.
Wow, double chaos troop. Regret, scour. Nice. Hey, Rogue Exile. Let's try this one again. So, surrounded, so we war cry. And then we shoot for a lot of damage. Right. And the endurance charges being up most of the time definitely help in the whole resistance department, since they help keep me overcapped pretty well. Dishonored Queen. One Eye of Conquest. That is the eye we need to open the door. It's effectively a key of conquest, but attached to someone's face. And Nessa over there.
He did this to me. The King of Brian. And he wants me to be... Oh God. Please. I don't know how I'm doing this, nor if I may again. Help me. Help us before...
Okay, that was Merveil. Not Merveil, Nessa. Oh, slowly kind of turning into a Merveil-like mermaid. Not the best of fates.
God bless you on this fine.
Hello, Elrion. So let's murder some relics in addition to the locals. And there we are.
It's also that God rewards
He's level 5 now. That is very convenient. Means we can enchant more stuff on top of jewelry. Also closer to upgrading my hideout, which is also nice. Actually, wasn't 5 the hideout upgrade level and then 7 for the last? That might actually be. And that would actually be convenient if I could do the Verici dailies as well, just to be able to craft 4 sockets on top of an item. Kind of a nice power to have.
You there. Let me bend your ear for a moment.
Hello, vegan.
So here's how this works.
Okay. So this is how this works. You die.
If you're going to lose, at least lose with style.
Hey, thank you. Mortal Call, cast and damage taken, both go up to 50, so we can up them both. That's okay. Hey, something was ghost touched here, and look at that, it's you. Okay. What do you know? Filled up on items. Happens rather quickly. So we'll just stash everything away here. And then onwards to the boss fight. One angry god. God of anger, you could even say. He seems to be... I don't think he ever has a day where he's just... no, happy. Tukohama, do your thing. Yeah. You were saying, oh, yeah. Okay, we'll just ignore the entire mechanic of the fight. Yes, please. Man, I think this is the first time I've actually just ignored the fight. You know, just focusing on the totems and then back on him and tanking all the damage. Sure, why not?
Tukohama.
I'm pretty happy with this build, in case you hadn't noticed. I'm pretty happy with this build.
The soil wants for your blood no more.
Hello, Sin. While I'm standing still, I get additional physical damage reduction. Well, that's actually not a bad thing. I mean, I'm ranged, and I really like my physical damage reduction in this build, so sure, why not? If I'm standing still for 4 seconds, then I've got 8% reduction. If I also have my 6 endurance charges, that takes me up to 32%. That's quite a nice amount to stack on top of your armor, which is also on the high side. So I think mechanically they might actually stack behind each other. So first you get the armor, and after that you get another percentage reduction. Or the other way around. There's a very strict process in which all the different damage layers get applied, and I always forget exactly on which layer armor and endurance charges are. Because I know that, for example, the Arctic armor is on a different layer than that one. Oh, and of course, the prophecy triggers in this area, and all I really wanted to do was tag the waypoint, so let's go hunt the thing. Because I think it's that wheel boss unique thing that is usually pretty early in the level. So we'll just run to the prison. That's okay. Don't think there's gonna be lots of beasties here, it's mostly undead. I said as I charged into a pack of skitterer things. And serpents.
You have been captured, beast.
Yep.
You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
And there we are. Fleet Freak, you are ghostly. Oh man, that one is angry. Also dead. Okay. So we have a couple beasties to capture here, and then we have a date with the prison. Where are the beasties? You are a beastie. Okay, captured you.
You are captured, stupid beast.
So something I didn't notice until relatively recently is that Einhard really doesn't spawn his portal until you've actually cleared space for him to spawn the portal on. So you know you need to kill the mobs first before he arrives. So just a small detail, but I think it's kind of nice that now even details like that they did pay attention to it, rather than just spawning the portal on top of whatever is there. Okay, capture you. It's always nice to have some regular rares for the beast crafting recipes, since I know there's quite a lot of them are fine with just regular rares that don't necessarily have the yellow bestiary mods on them. And it's a waste to use them if they don't really are required. Okay, and I really like picking up the chromes, so that's why I'm dropping the other item. Another rare. And there is a yellow beastie up ahead. I spotted from the minimap. Blues don't appear all that often in recipes. I think most often you see them in the starter recipes. The leveling up recipes. So only for those specifically are they useful to capture. Otherwise, not really. Okay, that's ravens. Yeah, raven caller. Whoa! Ooh, that one went down really quickly.
You, survivor. You are well.
Hey, back for more. I'll punish you, sure. Guess he is starting to like it. For an extra lesson in clean fighting, now just throw a smoke bomb in his face from your stiplight flask. He'll love that, pretty. If he had a stiplight flask, I'm sure he would throw it out as well. That's only fair. I must say, I did not expect to catch this many beasties in this area. Once again, I gain more appreciation for the areas of this game and all the variety of monsters that some areas do have. So we can go back to town, have a chat.
Greetings.
I'm sure Tarkly has something to say. Is that a skill point? That is a skill point. I like it. So that is gonna unlock us a Testudo, which is 4% chance to block and 60% increased block recovery. So we're up to a 39% chance to block regular attacks, which is pretty darn neat. But I think this is going to be a good point to call it an end for this episode. Next episode we're going to go after Chevron of Umbra. And with a bit of luck we might even go after Aberath and Rislatha as well. But that's going to be for next time. So for now, thank you very much for watching. And hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.